Yo, what up? What up, everybody? It's your boy Lex. Let's talk politics. Huckabee done it again. Done it again. This guy doesn't seem to understand that America is Americans first. This guy is so up Israel behind. It's just, this is an embarrassment to the United States. Mike Huckabee and this deranged president that we have in the White House is Israel first. I haven't seen America first yet. This guy have given money to Argentina, other nations he gave him money to, Israel, to keep fighting this war. And it just got to the point where I'm sick of both parties. I'm sick of us supporting foreign nations. And we're not worried about our own. Like, you fighting for, you selling things to Israel. Israel probably has health care for all its citizens. And in this country, we just raise the price up tenfold. Like, make this shit make sense. We're bringing Roundup again that had a lot of people sick and died from it. The EPA is getting worse. I mean, our water supply is bad. The food that we eat, we don't even know what's in it anymore. Like, this got to the point where it is beyond bad. And it is in America first, right? Trump and his people are just back in AIPAC through everything. I mean, people, watch this interview, Tucker Carlson and Cuck Huckabee. Listen to what this man says, and you guys get back to me.
How much does it matter what Americans think?
Well, it matters every bit what Americans think. That's why Americans vote. It's why Americans have the opportunity to have free speech. We want them to have that.
Okay, so what percentage of Americans support a war with Iran?
I don't know. Do you know?
I do. I think it's around, I saw the numbers yesterday. I think it was like 21%.
Okay.
Is that enough to have a war with Iran?
We don't live in a world where you have a poll taken to find out whether our policy should be a particular direction.
No, I thought you just said that
that's
we
direct
vote.
democracy. No, we care deeply about it. But on the other hand, do we make the decisions of foreign policy and even domestic policy based on
We
what
care
the
deeply
latest
about
poll
it in
number
what
is?
sense? If we're ignoring it, then in what sense do we, quote, care deeply about it?
Well, I think we care deeply when we see there's a threat.
No, but about Americans' opinions. So you've got 350 million Americans. They voted in this last election on the basis, in part, of the promise no more wars. Okay? So now we're about to have a war, looks like. 80% of people are against it. In that range, let's say 70%, but nowhere near majority support for this war. And it's not direct democracy, but it is a form of democracy. It's representative democracy.
The ultimate form of democracy in our system, in a republic, because we're not a true democracy, we're a republic.
Exactly, right? It's a mediated democracy.
It'll be an opportunity for Americans to vote if they think that we've made the wrong policy decisions. I personally think the president is making the right policy decisions.
But I guess, but you just said it matters deeply what Americans think, and if the overwhelming majority are against it, in what sense does it matter? Because what I hear is it matters what they think, but it really doesn't matter what they think because...
No, you take it in, you certainly ingest that.
And then what do you do with it once you ingest it?
Then you make sure that you have... No,
you just gotta... It goes out the other end, obviously.
Links that no other country, including ours, goes to in the middle of an urban war, and yet Israel ended up with fewer civilian deaths in an urban war than any urban war of record.
This is a genocide.
Civilian deaths, they're worse. So how can you say that?
If you took Gaza's numbers, Hamas's numbers...
You said you don't know what the numbers are.
We don't.
You just told me that. Then how can you say it's a lower number?
But if you took the numbers that they reported, which is like 50,000, 24, 25,000 of those were actual warriors, how many civilians? If you took all their numbers
range from 120 to 78, those ones I just read, I don't know if that's real. I don't know either. I'm asking you.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, those numbers I've not heard, have not read. The numbers that I think are more reportable are somewhere in the 60,000 range.
Where do those come from?
From the Gaza Health Ministry,
which is those are valid numbers.
I think they are.
Right.
I don't. I'm saying
You're saying they're inaccurate, but they prove that Israel's doing a great job.
Let's assume that the most widespread numbers, the largest numbers that have been reported out of Gaza by Hamas.
Yes.
Let's assume they're true. I'm not saying they are true, but assume they're true. Let's just take them at their word. Then you still have a lower number of civilians killed than in any urban warfare environment in modern history. Fact.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
What are you comparing it to?
Mike Huckabee,
any
you are delusional.
Name one.
You are
Iraq?
delusional.
Where in
Afghanistan?
Iraq? Where in Iraq? Where in Afghanistan? There aren't many urban areas in Afghanistan. I don't think there was any fighting in
Tucker
urban areas in
Carlson is
Afghanistan.
killing this
Kabul?
man. He's destroying this
Were
man.
there pitched battles in Kabul over long periods of time? I don't.
20 years.
In Kabul? I don't think.
Throughout all of Afghanistan.
But what were those rates?
You're talking about what are the rates there? The number of people who were killed into the tens of thousands. I'm asking you to.
I don't know the answer. I've never heard of any of this. You brought it up. You said the IDF has killed a lower proportion of civilians in urban warfare than in any urban conflict in modern history. I'd never heard that before. I don't know what are the controls for that. And you said, well,
Would you agree that
the U.S. military killed more civilians.
Would you agree that the real tragedy was that Hamas continued to force this war?
How dare you say the
just
IDF is more humane than the United States, you piece of
You
shit?
just said that. You said in Iraq and Afghanistan, the U.S. military killed more civilians than the IDF did in Gaza. You just told me that. I never heard that before. And my question is, how do you know that? What are those numbers?
And I'm
So this guy just backed Israel over his own country, talking bad about America. This guy is pathetic. He should not even be in office. Like, this guy shouldn't hold no position. He's a AIPAC crony. He's a clown. He's not America first, and he should be ashamed of himself. Let me know what you guys think. Peace and God bless.